share this footage. Again, shout out my man CounterPunch Boxing News. One of the people that really made me feel that I could do this shit myself. I'm gonna go full screen on it. Okay, so title of his video is breaking news footage of Joseph Parker shoving the referee after the stoppage. So let's go. And I hope my mic is better. I've been adjusting the sound settings. I know I got enough capacity, but I don't want my shit to pop. So I want to be loud enough that when other people are on the panel, I'm very clear, but I don't want my microphone to pop. You know, I'm a former DJ, so I know that that's not good audio quality. Anyway, let's go.
See, you know when you see or sense something that's not right.
Obviously, I'm going to continue, but just reacting to what before he gives his opinion in real time. Yeah, that was his instinct. His instinct. You feel me? Like his instinctual response. Like, motherfucker, get off me. I'm still in the game. You know what I mean? But again, he didn't want to shit on the ref. And what I heard in the post-fight press conference, I want to make this point, is that he said, I felt I could have continued, but the referee made his decision. So yeah, again, he was trying not to fuck himself. He was trying to stay still at that top level and still get big fights. So he's not going to just shit on the ref because obviously it's a high level referee if he's officiating this kind of fight. But yeah, I'm gonna let counterpunch keep cooking.
As you guys just seen in real time, in slow mo, how Joseph Parker was robbed.
Uh-oh.
It was a robbery. See, Joseph Parker and
I hate to keep pausing it, but shout out to my man Counterpunch. I agree with him 90% of the time. Again, I like to do shit like I find the topic and then I just respond in real time. I watch this shit in real time along with y'all as long as I, respect the content creator's opinion. So you getting a real reaction. It's not fabricated. Champ, I'm listening with y'all and no, not a robbery. Not a robbery. I would say the timing was bad and peep game. I think if they would have stopped it when he was really throwing, boom, 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 but he started to get fatigued. You feel me? I know he has a great tank as a former soccer player, but his output was starting to decline when they stopped it. So to me, that smells of a little bit of politics. I'll leave it at that. But yeah, that was not the best timing for the stoppage. If he's really getting, and he wasn't lining everything clean, I feel you. But Parker, I will say this to be fair, Parker was not responding. They called it unanswered punches, right? Y'all know that term. So yeah, he wasn't answering until the very end. But then when he finally started answering and Wardley's output dropped, that's when you stop it. To me, that's some bullshit. So I'm trying to call it down the middle, real objectively. I wouldn't call it a robbery, but it wasn't a great look objectively, optically, I want to say. Let's go.
Lee, any doctor that was there, they should have saw based on what was actually happening versus what either the ref thought he saw or how the fans made it look better than it actually was. Fabio Wardley landed a good right hand, but most of those shots were not landed in the right areas to warrant, to justify a stoppage. And
I agree with that.
At this point, I understand why Joseph Parker walked out of that arena. He walked out because he was disappointed. And I think he was hurt. He literally fought 3 guys to get where he was at. 3. And that all is gone in one day. One fight with Fabio Wardley. And the crazy thing is, if you look at this fight and how it went, What if the referee wouldn't have jumped his happy ass in there and stopped it? Because one thing you notice about Fabio Wardley, what did Wardley do? As soon as they stopped the fight, a lot of people say, oh, well, he just, he fell down. That motherfucker was exhausted. Fabio Wardley fell because Fabio Wardley was exhausted.
I do want to speak on that real quick. Again, I'm watching this shit in real time. Yo, okay. We got a few more people up here. Let's see what we got. Kalia. Yep. Hey, shout out to you. Feel free to hop up. You got your own channel. Might as well hop on my panel. But it's cool as long as you're in the building. Salute to you. Tay, that's somebody new. Shout out. Hit the yeah, let me say this real quick. Anyone new in the building coming across my channel, please hit the like and subscribe. It really helped me out. I've just been in the game 2 months and I'm trying to grow this thing. So please like, sub. We're gonna be doing a lot more shit in the future. I'm about to step up the quality of the stream. It's cool, but I could do better. Oh, okay. So man, Pop, hit that goddamn link and talk this shit. He said he was tired as hell. I halfway agree. Yes, he was tired as hell. It was like half and half, in my opinion. Like, yeah, he was exhausted. That's why his output started to drop, as I mentioned earlier. But then he was also just no tootie, but he was thrilled. You know what I mean? to win the match. When after he was getting outboxed for all them rounds, he's like, I gotta get a stoppage, and then he got it. And he just did the snow angel. So hey, shout out to him. But yeah, it's half and half. He was tired, but he was also like excited. I want to say it was like the thrill of victory, and I know how that feels. Sometimes you just want to collapse. My first half marathon out in the Berkeley Hills, I fucking collapsed at the finish line. I was just like, God damn, that was tough as fuck. But let's keep cooking. Y'all hit that link. If not, I'm gonna keep growing solo. Let's go.
The ref wouldn't have jumped in. Fabio would have been out of gas. And if Fabio was out of gas, what would that mean for Joseph Parker? And this is what I'm sick of this sport, the sport that I love that I hate so much.
Fair use. My man CounterPunch, please don't flag me. You know I rock with you.
Created that term that shows you the love and the hate that I have for boxing. The beautiful things and the ugly things. And we seen some beautiful things in this fight, but we saw like the overshadowing of the ugliness that happens in the sport. Joseph Parker, like I've been telling you guys, justice for Joseph, justice for Joseph, justice for Joseph. That's a hashtag, people, because they've been shitting on Joseph Parker all year long. And now they actually have a reason why they can't and won't or allow him to be where he's supposed to be.
God damn. I get the sentiment, right? Because I feel he deserved the match off top. The only thing that threw a monkey wrench in the game is that Usyk got hurt. So he's 33, but a lot of experience, a lot of wear and tear. Maybe he could have waited, but I don't think it would have been mandated because it's just not an appealing fight. And I've been saying this off top. Parker and Usyk, I don't need any more sleeping aids. Well, I don't have none, but I don't need any sleeping aids, really. So yeah, that match would have been boring. Why? Because not that he doesn't deserve it, but because it's boxer versus boxer, and Usyk is the superior boxer. And ain't no way Parker could have solved that puzzle. So I didn't need to see it. Not saying he didn't earn it. You could put an asterisk, arguably, around all those three, quote unquote, on paper, impressive recent victories. So let's dig into that. Since nobody else hopping up, I'll just fucking run my mouth. Okay. Wilder, obviously washed after the Fury trilogy. Zhang, old, low output. Now, y'all know the book on Zhang. He's kind of that gatekeeper, and I respect him. Hey, shout out to all these fighters. They got all of my ass, but I'm just saying, in the grand scheme of things. Yeah, they all have an asterisk. They all were not at their best, is what I'm trying to say. And then we got Bacoli, which off a 2 day, 1 day notice, so I don't know, 2 days at max, right? And flying over from the Congo, out of shape as fuck. Yeah, he got pieced up, and you could tell by the way he fell, he just wasn't even ready to fight. So yeah, three good names, but it didn't really demonstrate his skill level. It wasn't like the most impressive performances, and I don't even want to hate on him. Again, I said he deserved the shot, but he chose to stay in the mix, which I respect. In Usyk's absence, while he's healing from the, I think it's a back injury. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. I think it's the back, but yeah, man, that's he's not. He's just never going to be, in my opinion, at 33. He's never going to be elite, and I'm not disrespecting him at all. I would say like B plus. You feel me? So that's not like putting too much sauce on it, and I mean in the heavyweight sense. B plus for this era. You know, in larger context, might adjust that grade, but in this era, heavyweights B plus, but he won't be like the undisputed. I never saw him like that. You feel me? So let's continue.
They put him in a position where, hey, we're going to get him in there with a big puncher, and all really Fabio has to do is actually just convince, have someone with the perception that, hey, look at here. This is what this is about. You know, hey, that was a good stoppage. Don't just ask me. It's hundreds of people, hundreds that disagree with this bullshit, because you all know what bullshit it is when it happens. You know bullshit when you see it. Now they want, oh, Fabio's fearless. He's this, he's that, and he's got this punch. No, he didn't earn that. Knowing Joseph Parker, knowing what in the fuck Parker.
Somebody please hop up here and give me your opinion, if you agree or disagree. I just need one more person on the panel. And when I was talking earlier, I had like 10 people on the panel when I was talking that relationship shit. Now y'all quiet as church mice. I'm talking some real boxing. But I'm gonna let it marinate. We only been up for 16 minutes, so you know, those loyal to the soil will be in here. All right, I see you pop 20 minutes. Okay, hey, I respect it. I'm gonna be on here at least that long. But yeah, I want to hear y'all, because this is very controversial. You feel me? This is like real controversy. He's saying a robbery. I'm saying it's a gray area. I really want to hear what y'all got to say on this, man, because I don't think it's that egregious. Bad timing, but it was like he wasn't responding like he should have. But then when he started responding, then you cut him off. You cut his water off. You know what I mean? You can't have ice if somebody cut your water off. Let's go.
Went through with Wilder, with Zhang, with Bacali. You know, all that, you know, even with Joe Joyce, you could add that as a reference, because Joe Joyce ain't a bitch-made fighter. So at no point, if Andy Lee, the trainer, had no problems with Joseph Parker seeing him bob and weave, good head movement, a lot better than fucking Fabio's. Fabio didn't really have good head movement. He turned and rubbernecked a lot of the shots, but he still got caught in a lot of shots. Fabio Wardley is the guy that didn't show anything much, or didn't show what Joseph Parker shows fight after fight that he can recover. And here's,
hold up. I'm a brand new small channel, but I would love to have this conversation in real time with CounterPunch. Now that I'm seeing his perspective, because I wholeheartedly disagree. And again, this is my man. I respect him. That's the only reason I'm showing this video. Again, fair use. But on this one, he tripping. I'm sorry. Sorry, not sorry.
the thing about that fight. If that was the case, you know, you don't understand what a person's intentions are. You're hindering the fight. That referee, Foster, cunt. Referee Foster. He.
Bruh, I'm sorry to keep pausing him. He called him Foster cunt. Let's go.
Hindered the fight. Because you don't know. That could have been one of the best fights in boxing history. That's just like if Jack Reese wouldn't have done a good job in letting Tyson Fury up off the canvas when Wilder dropped him. He could have done that. He could have done the easier thing. Or the passive feminine thing. And said, you know what? This fight's over. I've seen enough. Because I'm bitch made. He could have done that, but he didn't. Parker could have came back, caught Fabio Wardley with a shot and dropped Fabio Wardley. And Fabio was a damn lie and said, oh, I was never hurt. I was never hurt in that fight. I was just trying to take. No, you weren't. Boy, you were. Stop. You rocked Joseph Parker.
CP, you my man. I love your impersonations. You better than me. I do my impersonations. You way better than me. Shout out to you. And I got that bars phrase from you. But goddamn, champ. Let me say this. This is what I'm trying to get at. It sounds like he had a preconceived notion that Parker is a much superior boxer, so he should win it, which actually was what my head said going in. My heart said Wardley. My head said Parker. And that a lot of times for me that divides. But it is what it is, champ. He was, I don't want to say pieced up, but again, you gotta have a greater output than that. He definitely was hurt. Parker, when the stoppage happened, he definitely indicated that he was hurt. Not only in the 11th round, but in the 10th. And you wouldn't throw him back. I mean, you can't put too much sauce on it, man. As I like to say, you cannot put too much sauce on that.
Hurt Parker. Parker hurt you. You know, that was the story of the fight. Okay, they just created another narrative. Oh, you stopped Joseph Parker. Zane couldn't stop Joseph Parker, but you can? Hell, Zane got some knockdowns over Joseph Parker. What did you get? A fucking referee's helper? You got a referee helper.
Nigga said a referee's helper.
You don't want to knock out like that. But of course, he's arrogant. Saying some shit, oh, he didn't hurt me with the punches. You know, shit like that. You know, oh, really, he should have stopped it earlier. When, motherfucker?
Uh-oh. Again, I'm watching this in real time with you. Yes, like 10, 15 seconds earlier. Exactly. Should have stopped it then.
You know, like stuff like that really bothers me about boxing. You know, and hey, some people want certain things to go certain ways, and this is what they do to get it. It's the sport that I love, that I hate so much. But as you can even see, how Parker shoved the fucking referee off. Was like, yo, what are you doing? And he showed him, like, look, with that type of shove, you know when it's the stoppage was right based on how the fighter reacts to the stoppage. You remember Daniel Dubois when he stopped Hrgovic, and they stopped it because Hrgovic was bleeding so much? Again, there was another fight with no knockdowns, right? None of that. But look how Hrgovic acted. Hrgovic was damn near relieved. That wasn't the behavior of Joseph, that he was relieved. He was pissed. Because you guys probably took and robbed the biggest comeback in boxing history right there, as far as momentum goes. And it's sad, man. That referee should never referee another fight again. But you guys tell me what you...
Oh, okay. Now I understand what he's saying. He's saying that Parker, being a former world champion, I want to say WBO, back before the Joshua fight, that because of the names he had on his resume recently, that this was a big time comeback opportunity. Again, I think he's just being a little, shout out CounterPunch, a little sentimental or invested in one fighter. I don't want to disrespect him in any way. I really do respect him, but like, he was emotionally invested in Parker because of the story. That's all I'm saying. So yeah, he wanted to see the comeback story. I wasn't tripping because I knew that he couldn't beat Usyk, and I think that the best chance of seeing someone dethroned. Not that I want to see him dethroned, but like the best matchup would be a puncher, not a boxer that's inferior to him. Stylistically, that doesn't make sense to me. Bars. Shout out CounterPunch for the bars line. Okay. I think that's a wrap on that. We're gonna move on.